For all you mad bastards loving the Big Show podcast, get up even closer on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. Or raw dog it. 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's 4 people's energy and 2 people.
Yeah, totally, man. Now, don't use up all your energy, Pugs, son, because we were talking off air. You've had a big weekend.
I said I was tired.
And boy, oh boy, am I going to be chatting about it on the show.
You also said you were tired.
Yeah, but
You
that's
agreed
because
with me and then yawned audibly.
I did 9 holes today. And she's a
What were
very...
your names?
That is... Already, we're in disclaimer territory, and that is a shocker, Pugs.
That's not disclaimer territory.
That is
What
disgusting.
was the name of the golf course?
Oh my God, are you still
I feel
man?
like I need to be careful and not go down a rotor track from the breakfast show because his problem is every single thing that comes out of somebody's mouth, he has to find something filthy with it. You know?
Yeah, well,
and I don't want that.
I said I played 9 holes, and you said what were their names, and that's disgusting.
I don't know what you're...
I mean, Mogi, you know what Mogi can be like.
Yeah,
He can be
Where do you think I get it from?
seriously filthy. But I'm disappointed in you that we're already in bloody disclaimer territory, and we've only just kicked off our Monday afternoon. You filthy bastard. Which makes sense to me, given what you were saying you got up to over the weekend.
Ah, yeah, sure. Save it for the show, man. That's
I tell you what, I have been shocked from the sweet young boy I first met to the pug son that is emerging now, the stallion.
It's one of those things where I think genuinely it was it was my job to not be too out there when I first came in as a producer. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, I'm there to help you guys. That's my job. And so part of that, I think, just inadvertently became not revealing
Your
too
filth.
Not filth, just
Was that why
too
you
much.
was that why you wore the sort of weird shoes? You like your boat shoes? You
I
know,
still wear those. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's with those? I mean, because
Which ones? The loafers?
Yeah, with the little taggle on
With the
them.
tassel, yeah.
We need to talk about your shoes, Pugs.
Save it for Keyzie, man.
No, well,
Keizie's the one with boat shoes.
Yeah, well, I actually, because of course he's posting all these images. How fucking good does that look?
Oh, it looks like he's having a magnificent time. I did have something to raise with you about that, but there might be show chat.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we talk about that on the show. But I asked him, because he's in his Birkenstocks or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
And I was like, where are the floaters, man?
He
was
took
like,
2
come
pairs
on,
of shoes.
Jace. Yeah.
2 pairs, the Birks and the boat shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me, actually, seeing those images of Keyzie over there. Mogies have mostly just been shots of bear.
Yeah, 100%. Different countries, a different country every time. And then he posted something else and I replied to him and I said, can you put the beers back, please? I don't want to see anything else.
Yeah,
Just a beer in
yeah.
a different country.
We don't want to see the great accommodation you're living. Reminds me of when my first wife left me, actually. And
man.
after the divorce settlement, did you not know I'd been divorced?
No, I knew you'd been divorced.
Oh, yeah.
It just pulls at my heartstrings.
Oh, no,
I mean, obviously, it was
I
meant to
divorced
be.
her because I didn't like her, Pugs.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Why'd you marry her?
Oh, the sex was good. And after the divorce, of course, because I was earning dog squad money, she did very well out of the divorce.
Ah.
And then she immediately just took a trip to Italy and was posting all over the place, all these shots of her drinking Pinot Noir in Italy. And,
yeah.
You know,
Getting on it.
That sort of got deep inside my goat a little bit.
Well,
you know
that'd
what I mean?
do it after a divorce. You know,
Yeah.
it's heartbreak, but also it seems like an appropriate thing to do if you have a divorce is to fuck off. You know what I mean?
Well, I
Run
guess
away,
so. Yeah, I mean, I
live something different.
I held my ground and just carried on like a backbone. My second and third wives, they after the divorces, they did that. They went very quiet.
Right, but you were out getting on it.
Yeah, I was just getting on the steam.
Posting hard on Hoyte J.
And it was fine actually because I'd had the experience of my first wife leaving me. So the second and third wives I didn't really care about.
Yeah, of course. You got your heart broken. It was sort of rough. And you were I'm not giving that to anyone else.
This, as I say, it's kind of like how the fellas leaving us has made me. It's kind of brought up those feelings for me again.
Yeah.
My fourth wife, my fourth divorce hurt because she went out. She left me for another woman, which
says a lot.
Well, I've got to be honest with you. It hurt for a little bit. But then in a weird kind of way, it wasn't as bad as being left for another man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Is
that
sexist, Pugsan?
Yeah, probably. I think there's something to be said about helping somebody on their journey to find themselves. Even if you're not meant to be with them, Jace.
Yes.
You help them find out who they really were, and that was to not be with a man.
But then she went back to another guy after that relationship.
Yeah. You were saying it's sort of all the marriages kind of makes you a shell of a man with your current wife, and there's just no emotions left. It's just all been rubbed off into a nub.
Oh, look, I'm just in that zone now where, I'm just waiting for the inevitable.
What's that, divorce?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
And what it comes down to, Pugson, is just being okay within yourself.
I'm glad you're okay within yourself, man. Somebody's got to be.
The problem is that all my wives aren't okay with me, that seems to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it would be better if they were okay with me and then I wouldn't have to be okay with being by myself.
It's sort of one of those things where you just slowly release more of your true personality out into the relationship.
Yes.
And then over time, that puts them off.
Yeah, they realise that they hate you.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Mogi and I talked about, with our current wives. Marriage really is trickery. And you'll discover this once you finally settle down and stop.
Okay.
You know what I'm going to say?
You need to pick a lane here because half the time you're saying I'm jumping in too quick into my current relationship, and then the other half is saying that I'm what? Out and about.
No, I'm not saying you're out and about at all. I'm just saying you're physically active.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
You are at the top of your game.
Right.
You are...
I'm surprised you meeting my partner didn't put you off these jokes.
You're bursting at the seams.
I am. I'm bursting forth from the vibrating testicle pouch.
It kind of comes back to, me seeing this filthy side of Pugs that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
You're being revealed to me.
Right. I think that's good for us.
Yeah, well, I think that's good. There's times where I miss cuddly teddy bear, Pugson.
I mean, he's still around, man. I think it's part of me, He lives in Studio B there.
Yeah, that's...
Anytime you want to come and
it's almost
in the
like when you come,
bosom.
you're in Studio B and you're this lovely young fella with tasseled shoes, and then you walk into Studio A, the main studio.
Yeah.
Suddenly the cap goes on backwards.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
I don't wear the cap backwards.
Suddenly you bring the bling out a little bit, and it's like, what's... Even Big Dilly was saying to me, actually, he was going, fuck, I tell you what, man, because you guys are close, because you do the DJing together.
Yeah.
He was like, oh boy, old Puckson, he's changing. He's a changing.
Boots. I'm turning up to our DJ gigs 1 minute before we go on, half hammered, a whole entourage with me.
Yeah,
just like, oh, fucking you do it, Dilly.
Just
you push the buttons, man. I go, I'll be here.
Yeah, well, he said you totally massacred your last gig.
Oh, 100%.
Because you were so out of it.
Oh, it was garbage.
And then he said you fell asleep in the corner on the stage there and pissed yourself.
Yeah, but that's part of the show. That's part of the show.
Now, I want to clarify.
Yeah.
Because you've got me worried now about the whole gay thing. I'm fully okay with gayness.
That's good.
I'm
glad.
Do you think we need to get a sting for that for me, maybe?
Like an alert? Or just one to say that you're okay with it?
Or that I'm fringing?
We'll have an off-air chat about it. Actually, something that just jumped into my mind that I need to share with you here.
Oh, can we do this off-air?
No,
because I don't want to have to put a disclaimer on it.
It needs to be before the show. I was in the urinal before, and I'm not joking. There was, and excuse the toilet chat here, but there was a tiny poo in the urinal. And I'm sorry, this is the only place I can exclaim that. You know what I mean? It like tiny, but it was in there, and I was like, "There's no way that's what I think it is." And I didn't get too close, but I got close enough to kind of gauge that that's what it was.
You sure it wasn't one of those sort of urinal soaps? Just a brown urinal?
Just a brown turd-shaped urinal soap. Yeah, totally.
That's weird, man. And I tell you, those toilets there,
yeah,
I just don't get it. I don't get the atrocities that go on there. It's like, and genuinely to the audience listening, if there's anyone left, it is foul.
Oh yeah, they're public access toilets, even though they're in this building, which is a whole bunch of businesses, and so you get people like bus drivers, randoms, keep walking in.
You and Keyzie keep having a go at bus drivers, which I think is massively.
That's just somebody that I commonly see in there. That's not someone that works here.
But honestly, some of the stuff I've seen in there, I don't know how some people can look at themselves in the mirror afterwards. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, what is going on with you? And now people are shitting in the urinal?
How are they learning those habits is what I'm most curious about. I think back, I'm like, psychologically, what is in you to do that, whatever crime you've just committed, and then just walk away? Or just leave it? Or is everything okay with you physically and your gut health? Yeah,
well, that's true. I mean, but having said that, if you do an atrocity in the toilet,
yeah,
you're hardly going to stand there and wait for other people to turn up so that you can talk them through it, are you?
Well, no, I'm not saying you need to talk people through it. I'm saying just fix it.
You do the atrocity, you quickly scuttle out there. You don't even wash your hands. That's what you do.
That's what you do.
No, I wash my hands, Pugs.
You do. I don't do that. Hey, listen to the Hauraki Big Show, by the way.
Yeah, man.
Weekdays on Hauraki. It's the Pugs and Jace show. We got to find a name for that. See ya.
Thanks, mate.